Hey everybody. So you've not seen my face in a little while because many of you know that I'm on some steroid medication that makes me really chunky, and this has kept me from recording my face. So just putting it out there, it is what it is, but I've missed you, so I'm recording anyway. I wanted to share with you before I start this little mini role play something that a viewer / friend on Instagram sent me. This is all hand painted. At first, when I received this box, I did not even notice that every little detail is hand painted. Now the products in this box are by a brand Arbonne. Now it's very cool that she took the time to actually write a letter and explain about the products, and she put little scented rose petals. Some of them are real and some of them are false that are scented. And she really took a lot of time on this gift. But something I did not know about Arbonne is that it is vegan and cruelty-free. So that will interest many of you, I know. So I'll be making reference to some of the little samples, and I'll put a link below if you're interested. Now let's get on with our little role play. So I've taken a look at your skin and it looks like you're in really good shape. What I do want to do is remove any debris or dirt or any residual makeup left behind. And I'm going to use a Tatcha oil cleanser to do this. Now, I'm going to get just a little bit here. I'm going to put it on a bit of a spin brush. Now, you just relax and sit still, okay? Alright, let's just tap it with a little towel. Remove any excess oil there. It's okay if you have oily skin. That's a completely different type of oil. It's actually very beneficial for oily skin. Alright, massage it in a bit. Alright, your skin is looking nice and radiant to start with. That's always good to have a nice, glowing, radiant base to begin your makeup. Okay. Now, I'm going to start with this little serum here. This is the RE9 Advanced Serum. A little goes a long way with this serum. They tend to be very concentrated. That's the point. It's the first thing that goes on, and it's going to sink down into your skin. I use little little tapping motions there. Helps it to absorb, and it also feels good, right? You can feel it kind of soaking down into your skin a bit. That's the point. Because not only do we want to protect your skin from free radicals, but we also would like to give you a little bit of a mini spa treatment while you're here. So next we're using the eye cream, which is very refreshing. All right, beneath your eyes, we'll tap it. Remember to use your ring finger to tap on the eye cream. Now, in addition to using your ring finger, you want to go in circular motions. Very nice. Now you're going to need your daily moisturizer with a bit of sunscreen inside. And this is the Arbonne Restorative Day Cream. Here we go. Yeah, your skin is glowing and radiant right now. So we're not going to use the traditional foundation and just plaster it onto your face. Instead, we're going to take a bit of concealer and we're going to use it to kind of spot correct and to blur out any little problem areas that we see. And they are few and far between. I see a little bit of hormonal redness here, and that's to be expected, and maybe a little bit around the eye area, so let's do it. So I'll be using this mini kabuki, and we will be smoothing on the concealer. So just a little bit here. All right, hold still for me. Tiny circular motions work well. And then you can buff it. So the concealer is already brightening up your face, and it's basically like 8 hours of sleep in a jar. It's brightening around your eyes and you're looking more awake and alert. Plus it will conceal any little blemishes that you have without having to apply a full face of foundation. All right, so let's keep it moving. Got two shadows here. One is called linen, the other one chocolate. Now, these are perfect for achieving anything from a dark smoky eye to your most basic daytime look. Now today, we're going to do the basic daytime look. We just want a fresh-faced summer blank canvas that you can apply anything to and amp it up if you like. Here are the colors. As you can see, these are very wearable colors. This linen is maybe a vanilla colored shade. We're going to apply this one on the lid and the brow bone, and then this one through the crease. Now I'm going to take an egg-shaped blender brush and dab it right into my chocolate crease color. So if you don't mind, can you close your eyes for me a bit? And this side for me. Very nice. Okay. So I used my blender to soften out that chocolate color through the crease. Now we will simply take the lighter shade and pop it on the lid and again on the brow bone. So just tap it in there, and we'll also tap it right on the lid. All right, can you close again for me? All right. Just a bit more product, and let's get that brow bone. Okay, this side as well. Very nice. Remember, those shades are chocolate and linen. So as your concealer has begun to melt with your body heat, it's starting to shine up just a bit, as cream concealers can tend to do. So we're going to take a bit of a powder and lightly dust it across. Okay. We're going to use a drugstore product that I love, and this is the L'Oreal True Match Powder. As you can see, I've made lots of use of this particular shade, the W3. Now, one thing that I particularly love about the True Match lineup is that it features a sponge and a mirror for carrying it, of course, in your bag. But I'll be using a brush and getting just a bit. We're going to just lightly dust it. Looking beautiful. Everything's starting to shape up. So hopefully you're starting to see just how quickly you can throw together a 10-minute makeup look. It's really simple for work or for just running errands or something where you want to look your best, of course, but don't have a lot of time to devote. So now we want to put finishing touches on your eyes. I'm going to use a liner pen, little liquid pen, and put a little bit of a black liner right there, little cat eye. Very nice. Let's do the other side. Start on the outer corner. Okay. Now, when you first begin to do these liquid pens, you may find yourself getting your eyes uneven, as your symmetry of your face is uneven. It only makes sense that your liner would also be. So it takes a little bit of practice, but what I would suggest is starting very small. Tiny little flicks. One on this side, one on this side. Try to avoid going back and forth and making each side larger and larger. That's only going to make it more difficult. Start with the tiniest of cat eye, and then you can clean it up using a sponge or some concealer or even a makeup wipe. Of course, your eyes are not complete without a thick coat of mascara. So, if you will close for me, look down. Perfect. Close. Let me get these here. So we are using the Arbonne It's a Long Story mascara. That's the name of it. And it is in the black shade, as I tend to prefer exclusively black mascaras. Your look is coming together rather nicely, but we do need a nice splash of color on your lips, and I have one to show you. Now we'll be keeping it light for this summer lip. We won't even be using a liner. I'm going to use these two products. So, very simple. The first one is the Arbonne Smoothed Over Lipstick, and it's in the shade Guava. And then we'll be using this Arbonne Gloss, which is a gorgeous peach with gold fleck in it. And the shade is Mimosa. So this is a gorgeous peachy coral, and it's a cream texture, which means it's going to sheer down just a bit for you. It won't be this vibrant if this is a bit scary for you. So another way to get more control is to use a lip brush. Pick up a bit of product, and we'll go right in. Okay. Perfect. Just stay as still as possible. Get right in the corners here. What a lovely shade. Okay. Now, since you are wearing the deeper peach, this lighter bit of gloss is just going to give some dimension. We're going to pop it right in the center, and you'll just, nothing else. Just takes a small amount. Perfect. Perfect. just a little bit of light right there in the center of your lips. Makes them look a little fuller, gives some dimension. Beautiful. Now we're nearly done, but we're going to do one final step before you go. We're going to use the Pro Glow palette. And we're going to pick up a little bit of highlighter and just dust it along your cheekbones. So perfect for summer. Now for your skin tone, we're going to mix these two. Little mixed metal drama here, as we've got a little gold and a little silver. Now I'll just lightly dust it. What you may be smelling, it smells a little bit like cupcakes. That is the product itself. It actually has a gorgeous scent. So there you have it. That is your quick summer makeup to get you out of the door on those days when you're in a hurry. It doesn't take much, and you can even simplify the steps even further. If you want to skip some, you don't have to do the powder, you don't have to do highlighter, and some days you may even skip the foundation. But I am so glad you were able to come in today. And I will definitely see you back. I know that you have an appointment with Betty. She has been dying to get her hands on you for a massage. So we will see you again, okay? Thanks for stopping by.